5 signs you're overwatering your plants, plus how to fix it. Watering your plants has benefits that far outweigh basic hydration. Expert for Southern Living Plant Collection says it's an essential factor in the life of a plant, aiding in photosynthesis, structural support, nutrient transport, disease prevention, and even temperature regulation. But give it too much water, and you might find your plant is less than thriving. You need to know about how to avoid overwatering, plus how to set yourself back on the right course if your plant has been overindulging in H2O. Understanding the signs of overwatering. The first step in addressing an overwatering issue is knowing what signs to look out for. Root shares the most common symptoms associated with overwatering. Fungal growth. Look for mold and mildew growing on the soil surface or even on the plant itself. Leaf drop. Waterlogged plants can begin to drop leaves prematurely. Rotting stems. Soft, mushy stems that have a darker than normal color can be an indicator of fungal infections and/or root rot. You might also notice an unpleasant scent. Wilting. Wilting can be a symptom of both underwatering and overwatering. When the plant is waterlogged, it can affect the plant's ability to take in water efficiently, leading to droopy leaves. Yellowing leaves. Keep a lookout for yellowing leaves, especially on leaves closer to the bottom of the plant. This happens because the roots cannot absorb enough oxygen due to excess water, causing nutrient deficiencies, explains Root. Impact of overwatering an outdoor plant. While overwatering can lead to visual signs like leaf drop, wilting, and yellow leaves, there are also symptoms that can be lurking beneath the surface. Overwatering can wash away essential nutrients from the soil, leaving the plant deficient in the necessary minerals for healthy growth. Additionally, soil that is constantly wet can become compacted, which the horticulturist says could reduce its ability to drain properly, leading to suffocated roots that are unable to expand properly. Mold, mildew, pests, and diseases can also be a concern for overwatered plants. Wet conditions can create an environment conducive to pests like fungus, gnats, and diseases like powdery mildew, which thrive in damp, humid conditions. To avoid lasting damage from these conditions, it's best to address your overwatering issues as soon as you notice a problem. Preventing overwatering. Preventing overwatering is a multi-step process that starts with checking the soil moisture before watering and ensuring you know the right way to water when your plant is ready for some hydration. Deep watering, which means soaking the soil thoroughly enough to reach the roots, can actually help avoid overwatering. Once the roots are properly watered, you will likely have to water less frequently, which, in turn, encourages deeper root growth and makes plants more drought-tolerant and resilient. Ensuring your plants have properly draining containers and properly draining soil will ensure water doesn't sit around the roots. The next step in preventing overwatering comes down to knowing both your plants and your weather conditions. While different plants will require different watering needs, humidity, rainfall, and temperature levels will also impact how much hydration your plant needs. Based on these factors, the plant expert recommends creating a watering schedule that's personalized for your unique plant and conditions. Just be sure to water in the morning. Watering early in the day helps to ensure better uptake of water and lessens the chance for fungal diseases to take root. Troubleshooting and correcting overwatering issues. Once you diagnose an overwatering problem, use these guidelines to help get your plant back on the right track. Improve drainage. Make sure your plant is draining properly. In garden beds, you may have to amend the soil to improve drainage. You can also adjust your watering schedule, allowing your soil to dry out more completely between waterings. It's essential to water deeply but less frequently, ensuring the soil is moist but not soggy. Treat root rot. Once you've suspected your plant is infected with root rot, You'll want to carefully take the plant out of the soil and trim off the infected roots before replanting in fresh soil with good drainage. Revitalize soil. In all likelihood, your soil is a part of the problem. Try using mulch to regulate moisture levels and adding organic matter to improve the soil structure, replenish nutrients, and increase drainage. Monitor plant health. Check the moisture level of the soil regularly and always before watering. A good rule to follow is to let the top inch of soil dry out between waterings, which you can easily measure by the first knuckle on your pointer finger.